Recording in progress.
We're doing a slow flow Pilates. You need your ankle weights and your small weights today, please. So a little bit of resetting stuff today. I mean, you know, say resetting. It's not going to be easy, is it? Let's have a little go. So let's start. Sitting down. Have a little sit down. Sit with your legs crossed. And just have a little think about what your hips feel like this morning. All right, done a lot of action, a lot of kind of strength stuff so far. So pick those arms up, have a really big stretch up towards the sky, and really think about your spine lengthening upwards, okay? So press those palms up towards the ceiling. Super. All right, we're going to take the right hand and take it down to the floor, and then we're going to stretch that left arm right over the top. Good, then you're going to come back to the centre, go back to the palm push to the sky, just lengthening the spine up, and then drop the left hand down and stretch the right arm out, and have a little lean over, but really kind of push away from it. Good, then come back to the centre, take the hands behind you, pick the knees up and down 3 or 4 times, so really squeeze them up together and then push them out. Good, and again, so up and down. Oh, I've got a cramp already. That's not a good start, is it? Good, up and down. Bloody hell. Good, and then uncross the legs and windscreen wiping your legs out from side to side. So have a little bit of motion, rocking it out. Good. All right, then I'm going to swing the legs round, sit at the front of the mat, take my spine and stretch it up, super tall. Arms out in front, and I'm just going to do a C-shaped roll down, nice and slowly into the ground. So just hanging on to that core, take the arms over the top, take a big deep breath in, and as you exhale, tuck the chin down and squeeze and roll all the way back up. Right, when you get back up, sit right on the sit bones. We're going to do this 3 or 4 more times. I was going to teach on the patio this morning, but it's bloody drizzling. And then forwards and roll it up. So it was a bit of a rush really. So didn't really leave enough time to get to the studio. So roll it down. Good, over the top. Good, and then draw it up. So just warming that core up. And I'm just going to pick the pace up a little bit just to kind of get a bit more action. Good, and inhale. So we're going to inhale here and exhale, spine roll down. Alright, so just do a couple more, working through each vertebrae one by one, really making sure you're not allowing any part of your back to go down in a chunk, alright? Now, you know what I'm saying, I'm properly squeezing those core muscles in to roll it down. Alright, when we get to the top of this one, take the hands out behind you, fingers forward, press to the feet and pick your bum up. Good, now take your bum back down, sweep the arms on the front and C-shape the roll down, and when you get the roll down, bring the feet in and pick your bum up into a glute bridge, alright? Now we're going to roll the spine down, take the arms over the top, slide the feet away a little bit and roll the spine back up, take the arms up into the air, take the hands behind you and push up into a back box, squeeze your bum cheeks. And we're going to do that just a couple more times. So spine roll down, slide your heels in, lift your bum up, glute bridge on the floor. And then last one, roll the spine down, shoot the arms over the top, big deep breath. Exhaling, roll the spine up, lift up, hands behind you, and back box squeeze. Super. Alright, before we do anything else beautiful, can you take your right foot a little bit further away? Take your left foot across the top of your right leg. Good, and then we're going to bring the right foot back in a little bit, and we're going to push from behind and stretch through that glute. Alright, so from there, land the hands, and do a single leg back box. Got it? Now take your bum back down and then take your leg up into tabletop position, so just uncross it. Take the arms out in front of you and spine roll down. Good, slide the foot in and do a single leg glute bridge on the floor. Lovely. Now roll the spine down, slide the leg a little bit longer, keep that other leg up in the air, take the arms over the top. Now extend the leg forwards, nice and straight. tabletop, and I want you to do 3 or 4 single leg little crunches just to get into that core a little bit more. So start to squeeze it. Good, 2 more. So just tap your shoulders down, pull it up. Good. All right, then put your foot down. Take the other leg over the top. All right, so go and figure of 4 the other one. Then you want to just be pushing your hands into the floor to get your chest a bit closer, to really stretch through that right hip. Just check it out. Sorry, now I've got a frog. Then put your hands behind you and push up into a back box. So squeeze that left glute now. Good. Then put your bum down and bring your leg back to tabletop position. So you've got a parallel shin. Arms out in front and C-shape the roll down, but hang on to it. Beautiful. Now bring the foot a little bit closer. Up you come to single leg glute bridge. Get this little bump cheek working. Lower it down. Take the arms over the top. Stretch. Extend that leg out. You might want to slide the left leg out a little bit maybe. And then roll the spine back up. Into tabletop right leg. And then go back out into those little crunches. So a little bit of warm-up flow really, without any weight on. Alright, just a little bit of squeeze back, 3 or 4 more times, pull into that core, pull your belly button in, really fire your fingers up guys, so they're coming forwards and backwards, 2, good, last one, good, release. Alright then, weights on. Let's put those little weights on your feet, alright? So slow flows. We're going to be shifting the weight around, your body weight around a little bit. You know how I like doing that. So, get your little weights on. Good. And then we're going to take our legs out nice and straight. Sit right up onto your sit bones. So lift your bum up and push it back down again. Alright, then we're going to flex the feet. We're going to take an inhale, stretch, and then exhale, forward fold. Just hang on to it for a couple of seconds. Now, just have a little check out. Obviously, when you're doing a forward fold, it's a back stretch, all right? But if you've got tight hammies, you're going to feel it in your hamstrings as well. But predominantly, this is a back stretch, all right? I just want you to note where you feel it, okay? Then we're going to shoot the arms up to the sky, sit right up into a nice L shape, point the toes, roll the spine down, and just roll down through each vertebrae. All right, when you get down there, can you stick your right leg straight up in the air? So I've got my head on the floor now, and I've got my chin down, spine long. Okay, so we're going to take little circles at the top, little side plate size circles with your foot. All right, the other leg is straight on the ground, and I'm just circling it round. Keep your leg as straight as possible and point your toes. I'm constantly going in one direction. Because now I'm going to change direction. So I want your quad to quiver. Alright, so we're drawing a circle on the ceiling. You've got your core tight and your left leg straight. Lovely. Alright, so from there, can you now bend your right leg into tabletop? Switch your core on, I mean properly switch it on, because you're about to hover your left leg. Engage it and just lift your left leg off the floor. God, that leg feels heavy, doesn't it? Good. Now, scoot the arms forward so you're up to a little balance. Then we're going to put the head back down again. Then you're going to put your leg back down because it's very heavy. And then you're going to stretch your right leg back up to the sky. Got it? Right, circle 4. Good. Circle 3 in any direction. 2. Good. 1. Circle the other direction. 4. Good. 3. Good, 2, good, 1. Hover the bottom leg, engage the core and reach forwards. At this point, you can grab the back of that leg. Lovely. All right, we're going to do some little rolls. All right, so just wait to start rolling. Keep the distance apart of your legs the same the whole time. All right, so you can't be taking your legs further apart. You're using the back of that leg to hang on to, and you're rolling through your spine. Good, well done. 2 more. We're going to come up to sitting. Good, last one. And you're going to come up and you're going to hold that leg up in the air. Still haven't put the other one down. Can you get your chest any closer towards that leg? Right, flex and point this toe. I know it's a beautiful thing. Just flex and point it. So I've got my chest really close to my legs. I'm pulling it back in. I know your hamstrings are having a right laugh, aren't they? They're having a laugh at you, thinking, why haven't you stretched your hammies out for a while? Good. Then we're going to take this lovely pointy leg, put your other leg down, and you're going to take this leg out and put your foot across the top of your knee. Woo! Right, flex the foot and have a little reach forwards. Now, hold that left foot with the left hand and sweep the right arm in a bow and arrow. That's elbow and then fingertip reach behind. Don't forget, I'm always going to add some mobility in. Good. Sweep the leg arm forwards. Reach forwards. Now bow and arrow it back again. So elbow first, fingertip second. Good. And sweep forward. So getting your back nice and stretched. Good. One more. So elbow first and then hand second. Good. Then sweep it forwards. All right. Now slide that right foot on the floor, not on top of your leg. And then hold the left foot with the right hand this time. And now bow and arrow the other side. All right, so stretch this way and then forwards, reach. So you can come low on that. And then elbow first and then hand second and reach. You should be getting a nice stretch to that right hip as well. Last one, elbow and then hand and then reach. Good. And then we're going to lift the body all the way back up. Slide that leg back out. Give it a little wibbly wobbly. Right, push down with your hands. Lift your bum up. Good. Back down. Push your bum up. Straight up. Lift it. Good. Use your core. Good. Lift it. Good. Back down. So I'm just using my arms and my core to lift my tailbone up. So I'm getting air underneath there. Yeah? Right, when you do it the next time, lift your left leg up as well. Good, back down. So I want a deep core squeeze. So lift up, lift your right leg up. Good, back down. Lift up, lift your left leg up. Good, back down. One more. Lift it up, lift your right leg up. Get that hip flexor strong. Good, all right, take the arms up into the air. Good, flex the feet. Good, lean forward, forward fold. Have a little think about it, what it feels this time. Whether or not that hamstring stretch has stopped it being so hamstringy on your right. So I'm actually doing a little bounce here just because it actually feels really nice. So kind of be intuitive with what you're doing as well. So I can tell you what to do, but just like you need to move your body how it feels like it needs to move. You know what it feels like. All right, then we're going to take the arms and stretch them all the way up. Good, then we're going to point the toes, bring the arms down and C-shape the roll down again. All right, so you're going to roll. Right, you can't pull your belly button in too tight to do this. All right, I want you to really engage it. So you're really focusing on that lovely spine coming down vertebra on vertebrae. This time, stick your left leg up in the air. You can put your arms on the floor and get nice and comfy. All right, slow circles. All right, so really control it. Hip circles. Your foot is moving because your hip is circling. Change direction. So you're pointing the toes about side plate size. Yeah? Good. Nice work for 2, for 1, and then release. All right, yeah, you're going to hover your right leg off the floor. Now when you hover it, pull your belly button in tighter and lift your upper body. Reach and squeeze those fingertips forward. Good. Now put your body back down again, put your leg back down. So we're going to do 4 circles. 1, good. 2, tuck your chin down. 3, belly button tight. 4, change direction. So working into the hamstring. Yeah, 2, good. 3, good. 4, and then lift and hover. So this leg is still up. Can you see my leg is still up above my hip? Yeah? It's not there, it's up there. Good, then back down again. One more set. Circle it 4. Good, circle it 3. Good, circle it 2. Circle it 1. Change direction. I know you're probably having a right moan at me now because it's all getting a little bit disgusting. Good, squeeze it up. Right, on this one, hold it. Now pull. Pull your chest closer. Yeah, I want it close. Now look at the distance. I've got an L shape with my legs. I'm going to maintain that distance as I rock, because my little back is in a nice C-shaped roll. Alright, and the only way you can do that is by pulling your belly button in as tight as possible and get your core working. Alright, so your legs are rocking in L shapes, hopefully. Good, now on the last one like this, you're going to rock it up, you're going to hold it. Okay, so I'm just balancing this toe straight up to the sky. Oh, I know, it's disgusting. Good, then you're going to put your foot down. You're going to put your muddy foot down, and then you're going to take your foot across the top of your knee and have a little moment releasing it. Oh, it's tight in there, isn't it? All right, flex this foot, have a little reach forwards. Yikes, is all I can say. All right, then, you're going to hold your right foot with your right hand, bow and arrow the left elbow, the left hand. Good, and then return forward. So you're using the right hand to really pull into that left arm reach. Good, and return. Last one, elbow leads, left arm stretch. Good, and then return. Now slide the left foot onto the floor. Good, and then you're going to reach forwards with the left hand this time, and then we're going to bow and arrow the right hand. So a bit of twisty business. Is it easier or harder this side to twist? Note what your body is feeling like, because you can really do something about it if you actually know what's going on. Good, and then return. Now on this one, come all the way back up. I feel like we missed something out, but anyway, never mind. All right, lift that knee up, and I want you to lift that leg back up into tabletop. Got parallel shin. Hands here, guys, all right? Then we're going to take that leg, extend it out forwards, and bring it back. Now when you're here, switch your legs out. Good. Now take it back, extend, pull it up. Good, switch. Good, extend, pull it back, and switch. So we're kind of doing bent leg switches, extending, pull, switch. Good, well done. Extend it, pull, and switch. Lovely. Good, two more, push it out. So tabletop, you want that knee above the hip and shin nicely parallel. Switch. Good, two more. Good, switch. Last one. Right, tabletop both legs, and then go out. 5, pull. Good, nice foot. I'm not actually using my arms at all here. They're just kind of, in fact, let's take them away. Let's take them away. We don't need them. Good, pull. Nice. All right, I really want you to come back to parallel shins. Oh, God, really? Do you really want me to come back to parallel shins? All right, push it out for 4, parallel shins. Good, push it out for 3, parallel shins. Good, make sure your knees haven't splayed. Squeeze them together, baby. Good, last one. Good, now we're going to rock through the spine, up and down. Good, nice foot. So, don't take your feet to the sky. If you do that, you'll use momentum, and I'm telling you now, you'll be smashing your bum down, and your back will be smashing into the mat. You need to roll, okay? Your spine needs to move properly, which means you don't do this. Eyes on me, because I can see it. Watch. It's not that. Because then momentum's getting you back up. You need to keep your feet close to your bum so your core does it. You ain't going to get no stronger with your cheek. Good, 2 more. I know you're moaning at me. Good, 1 more. And then I want you to come all the way up. And we're going to cross the legs. Come over the top of the knees, she said. And you're going to come out into box position. What's the time? 7:23. All right, roll over the top of your hands a couple of times, guys. Roll it out. Good, change direction. Roll it out. Lovely. God, my knees just cracked. All right, then, before we do anything else, stretch the left arm up, lift. Right, this hand at the top, rotate it. I want your hand moving, your thumbs, your fingers individually. Point and flex your hand. Turn it, change the light bulb, stretch it, reach it, push it up to the sky. Good, then return, change sides. So up the other side, what does it feel like? Oh my God, it feels tighter. Then turn that hand around at the top. Mid-back, twisting. Move your hand, wiggle your thumb, fingers, flex, point, round it goes. Good, and back down. Now grab your hands at the front of your mat and pull back. Drop the head and shoulders through the arms. Now wiggle your bum side to side. Breathe. Good. All right, bring the body weight forwards, press the palms flat, send your hips down, squeeze your bum cheeks, push your hands down, and then lift your head up. So your core's now really stretching out, hip flexors. All right, from there, I want you to tuck your toes underneath you. All right, so your toes are tucked. I'm going to squeeze my core in, squeeze my bum, lift up through high plank. Good, and then push back to down dog. Right, just make sure your feet are hip distance apart in down dog. Breathe. All right, we're going to come back through those two positions. So we're going to high plank it. Good, and then you're going to drop your hips down. Keep your bum cheeks tight, it'll safeguard your back. And then uncurl your toes, and then lift your head up. Push your shoulders down away from your ears. Good, now tuck your toes, engage your core, keep your glutes on, come back to high plank. So high plank, so not here, like high plank. Good, then push back to down dog. Lovely, all right, stick your left leg up in the air. Bend your knee, flex your foot, open your hip. Right, really feel that hip open on that left hand side. Good, all right, then we're going to come back to split dog, but nicely square. And then you're going to take your left foot towards your nose. Your left knee towards your nose. Bloody hell. So come back to high plank and round the spine. Get your nose on your knee. Push it back up to split dog. Good. Now bring your left knee towards the back of your left elbow, as high up the back of your arm as possible. High. It's above my elbow. Push it up. Good. Back up to split dog. And then take your left knee across towards the back of your right elbow, as high up the arm as possible. Good. Now push it back up again. Good. Now land your left foot in between your hands. Good. Now up you come. Nice big lunge. Stretch those arms up. Bring the hands together at the top and pulse. Pulse through that right hip flexor. Good. Pulse big. Big ones. Oh God, that's nice, isn't it? Good. Nice straight leg at the back if possible. Good for 3. Good for 2. And then on this one, you're going to land the knee and open your arms to cactus. Open your chest. So really stretch out that back leg. Lovely. All right, we're going to bring the hands back down and you're going to send the left leg out to high plank. Breathe. Okay? Before we do it on the other side, can you drop? And you think I'm going to say drop your knees and have a little rest. I'm not. I'm going to say drop the left hip all the way down to the floor. Good, now pull back up and drop the right hip all the way down to the floor. Good, keep your arms straight. Bring it back up, left hip. Good, back up, right hip. Good, back up. Now we're going to go knees down. Get off your hands, bring them right back behind you, like push your hands backwards. So I've got my backs of my hands on the floor and I've got my palms up and I'm like pushing my fingertips behind me as much as possible. Good. All right, let's do that on the other side. So, starting back off, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll slide back out to forearm plank. Last little bit. So forearm plank, okay? So back out. Okay, make sure your elbows are under your shoulders and your hands are in a straight line in front of you. Elbows, all right? Let's go rocking forwards and backwards. Get into your toes a little bit. Right, now pull your belly button in super tight. Inhaling and exhaling. All right, now instead of doing this little section on your hands, the first bit, do it on your elbows. So listen, take the hips down, uncurl your feet, lift your head up. Got it? So you're in like a low cobra. Good, now tuck your toes. Lift it up to plank, but then I want you to walk your legs into dolphin. So you're going to bring the feet closer to the elbows. Good. Now walk the feet back out again. Lovely, so you're back in plank. And then drop the hips down, uncurl the feet, and lift your head up. Now on this bit, keep the elbows tight, push through the hands, and straighten the arms. Good, now I want you to tap the elbows down 5 or 6 times, like a tricep tap. Good, breathe. So you're working through the triceps, squeeze them together, yeah? So the tapping, we didn't do triceps yesterday, I did think about that actually. I was thinking, I missed the triceps now. Can we do them today? Good, push, good, nice foot down, keep your glutes on guys. Good, 2 more, joyful. Last one, right, listen. From there, bring your hands back underneath you, back where they were, because you're going to shift up to high plank. I know it's horrible. So tuck your toes, pull back up. Good, then push back to down dog and settle for a couple of seconds. All right, now sweep the right leg up. All right, bend the knee, flex the foot, and open the hip. Feel that when you really bend your knee, feel the difference in your hip. So instead of just thinking, oh, she said bend her leg, I'm talking bend your leg, flex your foot, and pull your heel towards your left glute, and your right hip flexor and your right quad will really stretch out, okay? Then square it off. You're going to go nose to knee underneath you, so round your spine. It's on your knee. Push back up to split dog. Good. Now bring your right knee to the back of your right arm, as high up your arm as possible. Good. Now push it back up again, and then take it across the back of your left arm. Good, then push back up again. And then we're going to land it in between the hands. Whew. Right, strong press. Sweep the arms up. Right, really focus. Get your palms pressed together. Right, now bounce. Right, does it feel different this side? I think the answer is yes. Press the palms together. You're going up and down to that left hip. 3. Good, nice strong hip action. 2. Land it on 1. Open out to cactus. Maybe arm curling up that foot so you can really push forwards. Eyes on the sky. Pull the shoulder blades together. Good. Now land the hands. Take the foot out to high plank. Last little bit, my lovelies. And then we're going to take the left hip down onto the floor. Now before you come out of this, I want you to stay facing the way you're there. What was rubbish English? And then I want you to push up into side plank. Alright, you might need to shift your weight around a little bit. Right, put your hand down, stay to the side, push your left hip down. Good, push up, take the right arm up. Good, put your hand down, take your left hip down. Good, push up, take the right arm up. Oh, that's a blinky, isn't it? Last one then, arm down, take your left hip down, pull back up, right arm up. Good, back to high plank. Before you do the side, get off your hands please. Pull back, right, work out what your arms are going to do to get through the next bit. Rotate out your hands, you know, shake them out baby. Give them a bit of encouragement. Alright, slide back out, last bit, high plank it. Alright, drop the right hip right down. It's on the floor and your arms are straight. Got it? Now push, lift. Beautiful, you look amazing guys. Put your hand back down again, put your right hip down. Good, push, lift. I really want you to feel that come out your obliques. Good, put your hand down, put your right hip down, keep your arms straight. Strong press to that right arm to lift the left arm up. And then last one, I think I found my new favourite move. Made up on the spot. Push it up, good, stretch, good. And then bring yourself back to high plank. It's going to happen, all right? So go down dog, stick your left leg up. Good. You're going to land the left foot by the left hand. Have a little moment. Then step the right foot by the right hand into our favourite position of the day, deep squats. I was saying to my clients yesterday, why not, that came in, we were doing a lot of hip mobility yesterday in class, in the reformer. So many people can't do this. If you don't do this every day, you're missing some massive benefit for your, I was going to say ageing body, but I don't want to offend you. But bear in mind, I'm the same age as you. So our ageing bodies need this position, okay? If you can't do this, It's a massive signal that you are aging quicker than you should, because you should be able to do this. And if you keep doing it, there's no reason on this earth why you can't be doing it when you're 85. Let's all hope we get to bloody 85 to be able to do it. All right, so stretch your arms out forwards and just do me a big, strong stand up. Lovely, and then just release it off. Well done, absolutely smashed that. Bloody love that. Oh, I do love Pilates. Funny that, isn't it? Funny that.